Okay, we're just going to start up here around your forehead. Okay, so we just come to this side and then over to here. Yeah. Now just do across the cheeks. And I just need to tuck it back in there. Okay. Tingles with flyby. Daily ASMR videos. So wonderful to have you here today. Face analysis. Well, I think when you're trying to kind of update your look, color analysis, body analysis, they're really helpful for a bit further away, you know, when you're walking by in the street. People are going to catch your eye a certain way. Your coloring and everything like that is really going to help with that. Clothes that flatter your figure are going to just make you look great. But I think face analysis is really helpful for, you know, more the top of our body. I mean, we don't really have foot analysis, do we? No, I mean, we as humans, the face is a very important part of how we see people and how we identify each other. And so the way your face is perceived is important for more your look here face to face. So it's not necessarily that I think it's more important than everything else. I think it's just another tool in the toolkit that really does help in being able to craft a look that really makes you feel confident, makes you feel good in how you look, and can just assist you in understanding your own features. So, this is your first time with any sort of face analysis? Okay. So, what I want to go through first then is just the basic understanding of facial analysis. So we basically divide all faces into these 6 basic face shapes. So this is a lot of how you would be seen in a photograph front on. Yeah, there are more detailed face analyses that we can do. So if we find out you're, an oblong, then there are kind of sub-shapes of oblong, which take into account more the 3D nature of faces. Because as we get into this, when I tell you about the celebrities, you'll notice their faces don't really look the same. They share some characteristics, but because our faces are 3D, there's a lot of variation that can't be captured in just these 6. But these 6 are a great guideline to start with and really do help us to just kind of get an idea of how to frame the face. Because that's what we'll be talking about, is what hairstyles really help to accentuate the features in your face and what hairstyles may diminish some of those features. So these are the 6 face shapes. We have oval, square, round, heart, oblong, and diamond. diamond doesn't look good. The rest of these look a bit like a real face. That diamond is probably a little less than what a diamond actually looks like. Usually a little probably wider at the forehead. But anyway, I digress. So some of the features of each of these that you'll notice, that you may notice just as you're out looking around. If you actually look for these face shapes around, you might be able to tell who your loved ones and your friends, what face shape they are. And you'll notice a few features as a way to determine. Of course, we'll measure you just to make sure we're absolutely certain of what's going on with your face. But these are the main features. So an oval is the most versatile face, and a lot of what we do in how we play things is to try and increase the perception that your face is an oval. There's just something about the way that we've evolved that makes an oval face shape just very flattering, and we have a strong connection to that sort of shape. Faces that are shorter than that look a little too squat and that sort of thing. So there's ways that we can work with that to try and bring it towards an oval shape. Ovals, the predominant characteristic is so the width here, your length is going to be about 1.5 times that width. And generally you have a moderate chin, nothing uber pointy or anything like that. Then we have the square face shape. This has the width of the forehead, which is roughly equal to the width of the cheekbones and the width of the jaw, and all of those are similar to the length of the head from forehead to chin. The defining feature of a square face shape is a very angular jaw. With a round face shape, you get similar dimensions as you do with the square, but it's much more round. So you have a little bit more rounding in the cheeks, rounding in the chin, so it's a bit softer overall as a shape. There's also the heart shape. This has a forehead that is wider than the jaw. It's one of the defining features. It's also called an inverted triangle, since it has wider at the top and narrower at the bottom. It's also characteristically many with a heart-shaped face have quite a pointy chin. Reese Witherspoon, she's one who's well known for that. She has quite a pointy chin. She has a heart-shaped face. Very classic heart-shaped face. There's also the oblong face shape. Oblong is quite similar to the oval, but more elongated. So where an oval has a ratio of 1 to 1.5, the oblong is 1 to greater than 1.5, up to 2, or usually not more than 2. It'd be quite long face. We're not horses after all. And finally, the last basic face shape that we have is the diamond. This has the greatest width at the cheeks, with a narrower forehead and a narrower chin. The diamond face shape tends to have quite prominent cheeks because of that width, and the other features can get a little bit lost in that, so there's things that need to be adjusted for with that face shape. But let's go ahead and dive in paper to write down your measurements. My pencil there. I know my desk is a little messy. Okay, we're just going to start up here around your forehead. Okay, so we just come to this side and then over to here. Yeah. Now just do across the cheeks. And I just need to tuck it back in there. Okay. Now across, quite a bit narrower down here at your jaw. And finally, the length. Start up at your forehead, down to your chin. There we go. Okay. So, just calculate the ratio. So this will be the widest. Okay, so looks like you have a heart-shaped face. Yeah, so just like Reese Witherspoon that we were talking about, you share a lot of features in common with such a lovely woman. So yeah, you do have a little bit of that pointy chin. Very, very cute. It's a great feature. Sometimes with the heart-shaped face, the chin can dominate a little too much. So if you have, obviously you have gorgeous eyes, so you don't want all of the attention to go to your chin. You want people to get up to see your eyes as well. So there are a few different hairstyles we can do that can help out with that sort of thing. I'll get into that in just a moment, but I want to let you know who else. Let's see on our list here. Halle Berry. She's a heart-shaped face. Very, very beautiful. Jennifer Love Hewitt. So you can see, Halle Berry, she wears different lengths of hair, but she classically wears very short hair. And Jennifer Love Hewitt obviously goes a lot longer. So there's lots of versatility with length. You're not locked into any particular length. There are certain lengths you want to avoid, but we'll talk about that. Oh, and gorgeous, lovely woman, Scarlett Johansson, is a heart-shaped face as well. Yeah, so you're in very good company. Just set my pencil down. So, there's a few recommended hairstyles for those with a heart-shaped face. Some of the things you may want to avoid with a heart-shaped face is like a middle part. A really stark middle part can add length to your face, and it can actually make your face look like a heart, which you don't quite want. It's more just, the way we talk about it. You don't want your face to just look like a heart. You probably want it to look, So to minimize that, usually if you just do a side part. So there's a lovely little short haircut, which is called a sleek crop. It has a long sweeping piece across the front with a deep, wide part across the side. It's very, very lovely. This kind of sweeping motion across the front of your face really is helpful to draw attention up the face. It will not detract so much that people still won't notice your chin. Your chin is always going to be noticeable because it is such a eye-catching feature. It's more so just to add other interest elements so that people's eye travel all around your face, not just sticking in one spot. Yeah, don't worry, they'll see your amazing chin. You just want to, get them up to see your eyes as well. So the sleek crop, it's pretty short around the back, but then this really long sweeping bit in the front. Very, very cute. It has almost a little bit of an edgy look without being too edgy. Now let's see, we've also got a nice few for really any length that you're doing. For your bangs, if you have a wide swept bang, the sleek crop, it's actually quite a large chunk, but this would be more actually cut at the brow, but side swept. Yeah, cut to kind of go like this. Anything that really draws attention up the face, that's going to be very flattering for your face. Really bring the attention up to the top of the head. Which is the same for kind of the longer fringe that you can get. Yeah, where it gives almost touching your brows. Well, doesn't actually touching your brows. Really short bangs or fringe aren't usually going to be that flattering. Yeah, they just kind of will not go with your look the best. Now for short hair, you can go with a nice little pixie cut, but you want to make sure that your top layers are soft and long. You don't want them to fall right at your cheekbone. It can kind of add to this really triangular shape, make you look a little bit like an alien, which, I mean, if that's the look you're going for, but most people probably want to look human. Yeah. Now, long hair looks really good with just nice layers. Usually want the layers to begin below the cheekbone. You just don't want a lot of attention right around the cheekbone. But if you add a little bit of width across your hair at this level, it kind of helps to balance out that chin. Very, very flattering. Now, another hairstyle, which is maybe a little outdated, but I say, you're never too young to have fun. I don't actually always say that. I just made it up. Shh, don't tell anyone. Is vintage curls. These were designed for heart-shaped faces. That was very much the beauty standard of the time. So pop some rollers in your hair, get some shine spray, and just make yourself look like a little 50s housewife. Very cute though, it's a lot of fun. And you can do it going out to the shops. You don't have to have a special occasion. Of course, it's open and available for you then as well. Now, there are a couple things you want to avoid. You want to avoid really short, blunt bangs. So really blunt angles are going to kind of make you look a little bit geometric. It'll make this look more angular. Really just a straight line. You want kind of soft, curving lines across the top of your face to soften up the pointiness of the chin. And you also want to avoid any sort of harsh, choppy layers for a similar reason. You want a little bit of softness around. Yeah. So that is the heart-shaped face. Yeah, so that's what you are. What I recommend just going home or back to your hotel, having a look on the internet, look more celebrities. You can just search up heart-shaped faces or good heart-shaped hairstyles and It's a really great way to kind of delve yourself in. I actually have a Pinterest board if you want me to share that with you. And you can look through the hairstyles there, see if there's anything that strikes your fancy. And then I think we have you back. Is it just in a couple days for your haircut? Yeah. If you need to put it off at all, just let us know. That's perfectly fine. I know it can take a little while to decide on a new look. So take all the time you need, and we'll be here, ready and waiting for you.